So it's Sunday afternoon. Kenzie left a couple hours ago. We watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail last night. It was Kenzie's first time actually, because she's seen clips of it before, but hadn't seen the whole thing through. And so now she understands a lot of her dad's jokes that he makes, apparently. Yeah, I just took a shower. I'm not feeling very well. I have a kind of sore throat, and my stomach feels weird. I don't know. There's something going around, so I might have that, or it might be, I don't know, because I stayed up till 2:30 eating pomegranates with Kenzie. I don't know. It's hard to tell at this point, but I just had some tea with honey and some cough syrup, and now I want coffee because you know what? Screw this. I want coffee right now. It's so orange. So I finally started Ophelia. I'm reading it now. As you can hear, I'm listening to my 80s Pandora station, and I'm drinking tea. So I'm lying in bed right now, and it's between classes, and I'm still sick, but I just want to show you guys this really great view I have, because the light's coming through the leaves in our tree, and it's really orange. It's pretty cute. Okay, so this book has been kind of going around the honors kids, so I've been asking those who have been afflicted with it about it, and it sounds like it lasts about 3 days, and then you still feel kind of like for 2 days after that. So it's a pretty short cold as they go. So I'm hoping, I'm pretty sure that's why I have, because I don't know what else it would be. Well, that's good, because I'm on day 2. So that means that it should last for like only, a couple more days, if that. So yeah. So we got our calc tests back, and super exciting. I got a 90. I don't know how. I really don't know. Like, I was looking at them like, I got a 90, but it doesn't make sense. I know, just like how I felt about it on Friday compared to like looking at it now, it's like, oh, okay. Because like the last 2 problems, that I didn't really get to do, apparently they were worth like 10 points each. Like all the rest of the problems were worth like 20 points each. So if that had been the case, then could have been a lot worse. But apparently, like, if you're going to not do any 2 problems, those would be the 2, which is probably why they were at the end, But anyway, so I feel good about it. I'm super excited. The class as a whole, see, our average was 69%, and then he curved it 5 points, which is a lot. so now the average is like 74%, so it's like an average. And so I had like 85 and it went to 90, which was spell like okay. But yeah, it's funny because he was like passing them out or whatever, and he was like, yeah, so this test was apparently more difficult than the past 2, and everyone just like gives him this look like, you think, like, really? Oh my gosh. Yeah. And like we were going over it, like he just did all the problems like with us. That was our class for today. And so there's this one part where he was like, oh no, there's this like common like sort of mistake that people like kept making on this one problem, and he was like, no, this problem just sort of depressed me. I'm like, it depressed us too, okay, bud, we're with you. So yeah, so it was a pretty fun class, and pretty happy too, because lots of us, even though lots of us, still didn't do well, since the middle, if the average score was 69, then lots of people got lower than that, and even a 5% boost isn't going to help you much. But the air in the class was still pretty, like, we were excited, because lots of us felt like we just failed that test. And so to do better than we thought, I was just like, yes. Sorry, but not sorry. I just cannot get over this tree right now. Because I just love how the light hits it and it glows. It's just so pretty. Hey guys, so I just got back from Bible study. It went great. I got to lead this time. So we read some different psalms, like a praise one and a sort of lamenting one, and another one, and use those as inspiration to write our own psalms. Because of course I have to make it a writing workshop, yeah. No, but it turned out really great, because people were into it and put lots of thought into their psalms. We had some really good ones, like blew me away. So it was pretty great. It was a cozy family time kind of Bible study. I think everyone enjoyed it. As you can see, I'm in the stuffy nose stage of my cold. So excuse the sniffing and the kind of weird voice. Chicker. We got hot dogs and I got a caramel macchiato because I'm not hungry. Hi. So I just got back from dinner and I wanted to show you my outfit I'm wearing today. You might see that on my mom's vlog. But it's kind of let's see. Oh, if I flip the camera, you can see it better. Kind of like Eastern European refugee arriving at Ellis Island. So I have all these layers on, because it's super cold today, and what can I say? I just put on like all of my layers this morning and did not care, just as long as I was warm. And hey, it works. Okay, so today was really weird. Because yesterday I was kind of sick, but like it was getting better. So today it was not so good. So yeah, so I went to honor seminar and I was just like dying for the just first half, like, so we like 1.5 hours, because it was just like I couldn't keep my head up and like I was feeling dizzy and like stuff's kind of moving even though I'm staying still, and it was just kind of weird. And so right when we had break, I just made a beeline for the couch in the next room and just like lie down. Yeah, and so then one of my professors came over and was like, "Are you doing okay?" I'm like, "I don't know, I'm just kind of sick." So we were talking and he was concerned for me, and so he had one of my friends, one of my classmates, take me to the health clinic because it's just like it's down the street basically from where we meet. And so I went there and I made an appointment for like 11, which is like 20 minutes after class is over. And so it was like, okay, now what? So I just went back and I slept on the couch for the rest of seminar. And it was sweet. Everyone was concerned for me. And one of my friends made me tea after class was over. And so then I went over to the health clinic and they checked me out. And so apparently, with this cold that has been going around, one in so many people also happened to get a like sort of inner ear virus. So if you move your head too much or your eyes like up and down a lot, then it makes you dizzy, as in like you might faint or something, kind of dizzy, not just sort of like, whoa. And so since I've been taking notes for like an hour and a half, before like I was like concerned for myself, that kind of made sense. So apparently it kind of goes away on its own after a couple of days. I just have to try not to be moving my head a lot. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so then after that, so my mom was already coming over with Siggy to bring me some like general cold medicine and then like just kind of hang out for a bit. So we did that. We went to Goodwill, and then we went to the hot dog place. And I have clips of the hot dog place. And then I came back. I don't know when, maybe like 3 or something. And I slept until like almost 5:30. And so after that, I felt really good. I felt hungry, which I haven't been hungry all day. I've just been like drinking and stuff. And so I just went to dinner and had a spicy noodle broth thing, like a Asian kind of dish. That was good. Yeah, that tasted really good. So yeah, that was my exciting-ish day. Um, just so you guys know. So I wrote a poem inspired by my tree. It's called Tree Tapping on Window in Autumn. My orange gem taps on the glass to signal that a wind has passed. Its leaves are pierced with sunlight shafts. A soft breeze shakes it, and it laughs. There you go.